Hello and welcome to Whisky Whims with me, Stuart. Today is my 33rd review and we're going to be looking at Aberlour A'Bunadh. If you enjoy this video, please do subscribe. If you've got any feedback, leave it in the comments, and if you want to hit the like button, please do so. So I bought this a year or so ago for about £48, and this is batch number 57. However, there's been several batches since. I've not tried any of the newer batches, and it seems that you can get this whisky, or the newer batches, between anywhere from 50 to 65 and sometimes even £70 or more. But like I said, I picked this up when it was about £48. It's 60.7% ABV, it's cask strength, non-chill filtered. It doesn't say about added colouring. But I don't think there is added colouring. That just looks like the Olorosso influence. But it doesn't state added colouring or not, so we'll have to assume there is added colouring. Olorosso casks, matured in exclusively. It doesn't give an age, it's a non-age statement whisky. And that's pretty much as much detail as I've got on the Aberlour. The A'Bunadh name comes from Gaelic. It's the original in Gaelic, and it's a homage to the Aberlour founder, James Fleming. I was kind of struggling on what whisky to review, and for some reason this was in my subconscious, and I figured out whilst kind of researching for this whisky why it was in my subconscious, and it was because yesterday me and my girlfriend, we went through to the Scottish Gantry in Stirling to have a little look, and it just so happened that David Boyd, who used to be, I think he was the master blender, is it master blender? Chief blender possibly, at Aberlour, and he had a kind of heavy influence on the creation of the Aberlour A'Bunadh, so I believe we've got him to thank, and also others. He was a great chat. A nice guy, good laugh. I think he used to work for Chivas Regal. I'm not sure what he's doing now, but it was kind of good to talk to him and see what he thought about a couple of whiskies. He was having a Daft Mill and also a Glenallachie. So, yeah, so that's as much as I know about Aberlour, the A'Bunadh, or A'Bunadh. Cask strength, so you may need some water. I've added a dash of water to this, and I definitely need some water with it. So to the nose, there's sweet sherry raisins on the nose. There's cappuccino, possibly some hazelnut, cloves as well. Cloves is quite distinct in this nose, and I want to say gingerbread as well. I mean, my girlfriend did buy a gingerbread candle, so I hope it's not just that I'm smelling. But no, I'm pretty sure there's a gingerbread smell to this. It's really lovely on the nose. I don't think you can tell from the nose that it's 60.1%, 60.7%. I mean, yeah, I've added water, but I can still stick my nose right in there. And there's not a lot of sharpness to it. For the palate, is where that 60.7% proves itself. A full hit of flavour. The alcohol's strong, but once again, it's never off-putting. It's lovely, it's warming, it's got a nice coating mouthfeel to it. That cask influence, you can really taste the cask. It's like licking the cask. Quite a strong cask flavour present. There's some orange peel, rum, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's rum as in spiced rum or just a rum out of a bottle. It's more like a kind of rum sweet or a rum confectionery. or maybe possibly like rum you get in chocolate, and there's a little kind of liqueur inside it, something like that. So there's a certain rum flavour, but it's not just the rum. Possibly almost like wine gums, but rum. If you get rum gums, I don't think you do. There's chocolate there. I feel like I can taste chocolate. It's quite sweet. It's not really a bitter chocolate. Possibly cognac. I mean, I'm not one to drink cognac, and I have had it a few times, so I feel like I can sort of pick it out because it's quite a specific flavour to me. Yeah, I feel like I can taste cognac in this. For the finish, I'll get some more. It's quite drying towards the end. You do feel like your saliva just goes away instantly. It just dries right up. It is a lovely dram, lovely whiskey, even for a non-age statement. But you're getting a lot of whiskey for your buck. Well, back when I bought it, I did. The 60.7% comes through and it carries a lot of flavours. The finish is long. There's cloves coming through from the nose. I believe I was getting cloves on the nose. They're now more present on the finish. There's a maltiness, a real nice mouthfeel to the finish of this whiskey. And is it maraschino cherries? Is that how you say it? Maraschino cherries. Those kind of cherries that are preserved in like a sort of glaze, a sugar glaze. I'm getting those kind of that sweetness to the end. Once the spiciness, the maltiness, and the initial dryness disappears, a real fruitiness comes through. All the ness, a real fruitiness comes through towards the end, and I believe that is a real sweet cherry. It's a fantastic whiskey. I've had it for a while. This one sits in the barrel, so I always forget about it. But when I remember, I'm so happy. As you can see, I'm a bit through it. It's nice, simple bottling, nice, simple packaging, cask strength, 60.7%, non-chill filtered. It ticks a lot of boxes for me. So this is definitely a whiskey win. And like I said, £48 I picked it up for. I'm not sure I'd get another one with the current prices. I saw the recent batch for about £77, and I think for me that's a bit too much. This is fantastic. For £50 or even £60, I'd happily pay that. But when it starts getting into the region of £70, I feel like you're getting into age statements, 15-year-olds, 18-year-olds possibly that you could pick up that are just as good or if not better. I'm not saying it has to be an age statement to make it good, but for me this is perfect at £50. So it's a whiskey win, but as for buying the new batch or buying another bottle, I don't think I could bring myself to it unless it came on sale. I think currently this is worth £50 to £60. Once again, thanks for watching. I've been Stuart, this has been Whisky Whims. I'll see you later.